Good afternoon. My name is Anthony Rodriguez, and today I'll be giving an informative speech on how social media rewires adolescent attention and mood. But before I start, I'd like to give a quick quote. According to Nike et al. 2025, social media directly affects attention, memory, and executive function in adolescence. Now, to start, imagine checking your phone 100 times a day. Not because you actually want to, but because your brain is physically demanding it. For many teens, this may seem like an exaggeration, but in reality, this is the truth. Something that a lot of teenagers are experiencing. Social media isn't just shaping trends, it's also reshaping just how adolescents are thinking, feeling, and focusing. And today, I'll be explaining how platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and other various short bunches of content like YouTube Shorts, Reddit, or X are actually rewiring adolescent attention spans and emotional regulation using insights from psychology and neuroscience. Specifically, I'll be talking about three main points. First of all, how social media is altering our attention spans. Secondly, how it is disrupting our moods. And thirdly, about the overall risks and resiliences of social media. Now, to go on to how it alters attention. Specifically, I'm going to be speaking about neuroplasticity and distraction first. Nicholas Carr's The Shallows 2010 explains how digital media is actually reshaping our deep thinking due to the constant online stimulation, weakening the brain's ability to concentrate, especially in teens whose brains are still developing. On the various social media platforms that I discussed earlier, X, Twitter, Reddit, TikTok, all of these cause an overall sense of just large amounts of content all at once. It is overloading our brains. Specifically, it's causing cognitive overload. Nike et al. 2025 found that social media is affecting our attention, memory, and executive function. As teens exposed to rapid content switching, like scrolling through short form videos, struggle with sustained focus. Specifically, to go into this as an example, teenagers go through, as a collective, they probably go through billions of videos a day. Generally, a minute long on TikTok, or even more, right? But generally tend to be a little shorter, like 30, 40 seconds. And the thing is, they are going through, one teen could go through hundreds of these a day. And the main issue with this is they are not allowing their brain to focus on this, all right? They are not maintaining contact with this topic, all right? And generally, they are being led to having shortened attention spans. Polls 2025 showed that frequent social media use is actually reducing cognitive control. Teens find it harder to engage with lectures, reading, or even conversations without distraction due to these forms of short content actually just overwhelming us. A teenager will scroll, they will see, oh, massive political issue. Oh, this dog with a funny hat. Oh, this other teenager who's 18, millionaire actor, right? And they won't have time to focus on one. They will be led down this path where they are just force-fed various forms of information that they don't have the time to maintain or generally research. And going back on that example of a teenage millionaire who they think is so much higher than them, social media is disrupting our moods, leading to emotional highs and lows. Fumagalli et al. 2025 found that social media creates mood instability. Some teens may feel connected due to social media. Others are experiencing anxiety and depression from the constant comparison and feedback addiction. Social media is a place where you can pick and choose what you share with the world, all right? And many people tend to post their highs. There are millionaires or billionaires or even average citizens highlighting their luxurious parts of their lives. And to the average teenager, this is severely harming them, as they will see this and think, oh, why am I not like them? Why can't I be better? It leads to just issues with emotional regulation where they think, I could be so much better than I am now. But these are unrealistic standards caused by social media. And with this emotional regulation, it's also leading to issues in sleep regulation. Late night scrolling delays melatonin production, and it also disrupts our sleep cycles. And poor sleep oftentimes makes teens considerably more vulnerable to stress and mood swings. Adding on to these issues with attention span as they're worrying about their lives, and adding on to this level of, wow, I'm so much worse than what I should be, than what I see all these rich millionaire 16, 18-year-old playboys being, all right? And overall, with my third point, I do have to note that social media does have various risks and resiliences. There are mixed outcomes. A study in 2025 by Agyepoku et al. Reviewed dozens of different studies and found that social media can both harm and help adolescent mental health. It may increase anxiety, however, it does also sometimes offer support networks depending on how it's used. As through social media, while a lot of people do tend to highlight their peaks in life, a lot of people can post the lower parts of their life, parts that teenagers can relate to, parts that can assist them in life. But there is a long-term impact with social media. As Knight et al. 2025 emphasizes, digital habits during adolescence can have lasting cognitive consequences. That's why understanding these effects matters, not just for teens, but for parents and educators too. Because if we help our current youth, this will help our future youth and our future generations. Social media, in conclusion, is not just a tool. It is a neurological experience. It reshapes how teens feel and focus. And by recognizing its effects on attention and mood, we can make smarter choices about how we use it. So next time you scroll, ask yourself, is this shaping your mood or is it shaping your mind?